Hey everybody, this is Dan for GemmyD on Cars, and today we are in Palmyra, Pennsylvania at McGuire's Ford Lincoln, and we're looking at a pretty special car today. It is a 2018 Ford Focus RS. Now, cars with the RS moniker are special. Now, this is the track-oriented hardcore performance version of Ford's economy hatchback. It's got a 2.3 liter turbo 4 engine, 350 horsepower, and 350 foot-pounds of torque. So let's take a look. Alright, so first up, I want to talk about the styling of this car because it is quite an aggressive looking car. Now, in my mind, I'm comparing this car to the Volkswagen Golf R and the Honda Civic Type R that I personally have driven myself. Now, I think this car is the perfect mix of styling. I mean, the Honda Civic Type R is crazy looking. I mean, I don't know how you spend your money on a car that looks like that. The Golf R is more reserved and subtle, but I think this car does the best job of mixing aggressiveness with the performance. Now, one thing about this car that is not short on RS badges. They are everywhere. They're on the wheels. You got one on the bumper here. I like the detail of this front bumper. It's not like fake carbon fiber. It's just a sort of simple honeycomb look. You've got the massive intakes in the front. Moving over here, you've got LEDs right here for your daytime running lights. You've got Brembo brakes, Michelin tires. They're 19-inch. More RS badges on the center cap, on the wheel itself. Coming around the side, it is still a Ford Focus, which is not a bad looking car, but this car sort of takes it up to the next level. You can finally see at the back here, this spoiler means business. Has a huge RS logo on it. All RS models have this spoiler on it. Now, this car also has a really nice color called nitrous blue, but you don't see them in this color red very often. But I think it is a perfect mix of aggressive looks to match the styling and the power that comes with the car. Alright, I want to take a look at the back seat space back here. Now, if you're a family man, you can put your kids back here. It's made out of a nice Alcantara material, which is the front seats have the same thing. There's also some blue stitching here, which is a theme in the car, which I think is a very classy touch. Now, I have the seat pushed forward a little bit from where my driving position would be, but there's more than enough space back here. So, you've got the space, plus you've got 350 horsepower. This is a great car. Now, moving into the front, we've got Recaro seats with the RS badge on top. Very nice finish. You've got carbon fiber on the e-brake handle, on the door handles, and up here there is a gauge that'll give you your boost pressure, your oil temperature, sort of lends to the enthusiast side of this car. This car is a 6-speed manual. I got to mess around with the sync system a little bit, and it was very easy to use. You know, my phone connected to Bluetooth in like 10 seconds. It was very easy to use. So it was impressive. This has a lot of nice finishes, everything you touch is nice materials. There's a little bit of hard plastic, but it doesn't look cheap. It's still very nice. So let's go for a ride. So we are taking off in the Ford Focus RS. Now, we just drove this for a couple of minutes, and right away you can feel the power. It took me like a minute or two just to get used to the clutch, but now I got it. And it is a nice feeling clutch. Now, I've got 4 driving modes: normal, sport, track. I have it in sport right now, but just see if you just listen to the engine. I mean, that was only 4,000 RPMs, and this thing goes up to 6,500. So if you're really screaming on it, it would sound incredible. The ride feels a little harsh, but not too bad for everyday driving. The seats definitely hug you like crazy, which I think it would be nice, but if I'm driving to Pittsburgh for 4 hours, I feel like my kidneys would be hurting. It's so satisfying to drive a stick again. It's been a while. I think I miss it. This is a nice feeling steering wheel. It's not too thick. Of course, there's an RS badge on the bottom with blue stitching. I always say this too when I'm driving cars that actually sound good. It's like satisfying to hear like a nice sound. Like driving my Mazda, I don't hear anything. Even if I'm going 40, like in 4th gear, you can feel the torque. Alright, on this trip we've gotten 10.3 miles per gallon. So
that's not barely accurate.
Alright, so this is going to wrap up my time with the Ford Focus RS. Now this is honestly one of the nicer cars I've ever driven. The clutch felt nice. You could definitely feel that the power was there. Like I said about the outside, I think the looks are the right amount of aggressiveness to go with the performance nature of the car. I want to give a shout out to Troy at McGuire's Ford Lincoln in Palmyra, Pennsylvania. Visit him at their website at mcguireshershey.com. Also want to give a shout out to Noah. Look for Noah at Higgins Media House. I hope you enjoy this video, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya. Let me guess, you made it yourself.
Yep. What did we spend?
$60? Oh man, that's awesome. Alright, so a little behind the scenes action here. I'm here with a Ford Focus RS at McGuire's Ford Lincoln in Palmyra, PA. And Noah has his camera set up here. He said he spent $60 on this setup. It's really cool. His red digital camera is very impressive. Red Scarlet Weapon. So I'm working here with Noah. He is at Higgins Media House. His buddy Andrew's here working the microphone for us, but we are taking a look at this car. It is quite a car. I have yet to take it for a spin yet, but everything so far has been very cool. This is quite an aggressive looking car. Big shout out to my boy Troy, who works at McGuire's Ford Lincoln. He helped me get this set up, so thanks to Troy. If you're in the market for a Ford, come here. Their website is mcguireshershey.com. I will flash it on the screen, so stay tuned for the full review of the Ford Focus RS. 350 horsepower. I'm excited.